Welcome to the Retail Sales Associate e-learning module. This module will help you understand the role, the areas of evaluation, and the skill sets required. This module covers the following topics. Who is a retail sales associate? What qualities should you have? What qualifications do you need? What is your role? What are the areas of evaluation? And the skill sets required. Who is a retail sales associate? Retail sales associate is the one who interacts with customers to understand and service customer needs, with specialization leading to maximization of business in a retail environment. What qualities should you have? You need to be physically fit, since you will be working in a retail environment. You need to be customer responsive. That is, answering any customer query. You need to have excellent product knowledge, so that you can answer all the queries very well. You should have good interpersonal skills. You should be able to communicate face to face, being aware of what you say and how you say it, using the right body language, tone of voice, and the speed at which you talk. You should have good listening skills, so that you can respond to the queries appropriately. Do you qualify? You are qualified if you have passed 10th standard and are above 18 years old. What is your role? You will be evaluated in 16 different areas that are critical to perform this role. The first area of evaluation is to process credit applications for purchases. You will process applications received from customers for credit facilities by identifying their needs. You will explain the features and conditions of the facilities and allow customers time to ask for any clarifications. You will also accurately fill in the forms and get the needed documents. For this, you need to know the features and conditions of the credit facilities, legal and company requirements and procedures, and how to determine credit worthiness. If you have any issue with the application, approach for advice and help in sorting out difficulties in processing applications to the right person. The next area of evaluation is to help keep the store secure. You will help to keep the store secure in retail operations by taking prompt and suitable actions to reduce security risks. You will follow company policies, legal requirements and procedures regarding security risks and its maintenance, even while on breaks. You should also understand the limits of your responsibilities and authorities regarding the security risks. For this you need to know the types of security risks in the workplace, the legal rights and duties, the company policies and procedures, and the approved procedures and techniques for ensuring personal safety. If you don't have authority to deal with the security risk, you should report the risk promptly to the right person, and must know how to contact them. The next area of evaluation is to help maintain health and safety. You will maintain health and safety in the workplace by dealing with accidents and emergencies, and reducing health and safety risks. You will be dealing with accidents and emergencies, and reducing health and safety risks. You will follow all legal and company-related procedure, and encourage your colleagues to follow them too. You will use appropriate equipment or material, and keep calm in such situations. For this you need to know company policies, reporting procedures, instructions on using equipments and appropriate response techniques. If you don't have authority to deal with the emergency or risk, report the risk to the right person accurately. The next area of evaluation is to demonstrate products to customers. You will demonstrate products to customers by preparing the demonstration area, checking products for demonstration, accurately demonstrating and clearing away products at the end of the demonstration. For this, you need to know how to prepare a demonstration area and how to organize demonstration, which should contain the product's features, benefits, warranty and maintenance cost, if applicable. The next area of evaluation is to help customers choose right products. You will help customers choose right products and check the customer's preferences and buying decisions when making sales. By finding out customers' interest, explaining relevant and alternative products, encouraging and addressing questions, while keeping check of store security. You will also explain customer rights, if any, and direct them where to pay for their purchases. For this, you need to know all product features and benefits, and should be able to explain them. Also, you need to know how to promote and close sales, and how to respond to customer questions confidently. Along with these, you need to know the rights and responsibilities related to returning of unsatisfactory goods. The next area of evaluation is to provide specialist support to customers facilitating purchases. You will provide specialist support to customers facilitating purchases by demonstrating, advising and informing on specialist products. You will politely and clearly provide product information while controlling time spent on customer and on maintaining store safety. You will inquire the willingness of the customer for demonstration, clearly inform the use and the value of the product, and encourage the customer to question and use the product. For this, you need to have complete product knowledge, company policy of customer service, and how to find out and give customers what they need. The next area of evaluation is to maximize sales of goods and services. You will maximize sales of goods and services by identifying opportunities to increase sales and promotions of particular products. You will identify and estimate promotional activities. You will persuasively approach customers for promotions to convert it into future regular sales and accurately note promotion-related information. For this, you need to know about seasonal sales and its effects, evaluating promotional activities and their results, differing and promoting product features and benefits to build customer interest for the product in the future. If you identify a promotional activity, communicate relevant and accurate information of its effectiveness to the right person. The next area of evaluation is to provide personalized sales and post-sales service support. You will provide personalized sales and post-sales support in retail operations by using client record information to prepare for consultation. You will ensure the work area is clean and will clearly explain the features and benefits. You will understand customer needs and preferences and identify opportunities to sell related products while meeting the company's customer service standards. You will provide after-sales services by following company's procedures for client record keeping and will call the customer as per their convenience to offer suitable products or services where promises cannot be kept. For this, you need to know how to project the company's image and use client records effectively. You need to understand the client's needs to relate product features and benefits and to identify opportunities for additional sales. You also need to know how to balance immediate sales and maintenance of good business relations. Additionally, you need to know the company's customer service standards, entire client record keeping process and system, including policies on confidentiality. You also need to know about existing and new brands and services, promotions, competitor comparisons, and additional services. The next area of evaluation is to create a positive image of self and organization in the customer's mind. You will create a positive image of self and organization in the customer's mind by responding and communicating appropriately with the customer and establishing rapport. You will follow the standards of appearance and behavior and adapt the behavior as per the customer. You will communicate appropriately, promptly and positively with customers. You will ensure complete understanding and give enough time to respond. When customers need information, you will give it quickly, and even explain complicated information and reasons why some needs cannot be met. For this, you need to know organization's guidelines and procedures regarding appearance, recognition of customer needs, methods of communication, and timeliness for responding to customers. You also need to know how to recognize if the customer is angry or confused. The next area of evaluation is to resolve customer concerns. You will resolve customer concerns by spotting problems, picking the best solution, and taking actions towards the problems. You will yourself, or with others, confirm and identify the options, work out their advantages and disadvantages from both customers' and organization's view. If you are unable to help, you will identify other ways of solving the problem. You will discuss about the options with customers and take agreed on solutions. You will work with others and the customer to fulfill promises to solve the problem by keeping them fully informed and checking if they are satisfied with the solution. You will give clear reasons if the problem is not solved according to their satisfaction. For this, you need to know how to listen and check your understanding about the problem. You also need to recognize repeated problems, even with systems, to alert authority before it affects customers. The next area of evaluation is to organize the delivery of reliable service. You will organize delivery of reliable service by planning and organizing, and reviewing and maintaining delivery, and by using recording systems. You will plan, prepare and organize everything related to delivery by giving prompt attention to customers and reorganizing work under some conditions. You will meet customer expectations and respond to their comments if needed. You will alert these to others and also monitor if the actions taken have improved service. You will record, store, retrieve, select, locate and communicate customer service information accurately. For this, you need to know organizational and legal procedures and systems for delivering, storing and analyzing customer service information. The next area of evaluation is to improve customer relationship. You will improve customer relationships by improving communication with customers, balancing the needs of both customer and organization, and by exceeding customer expectations. You will appropriately communicate with customers to update them and meet their expectations sensitively and positively. You will identify alternate solutions and their costs and benefits, and negotiate these solutions to satisfy customers. You will yourself, and with the help of others, take extra efforts to improve customer relations and exceed expectations within your limits of authority. For this, you need to know how to use methods of communication, how to use negotiation skills, assess cost and benefits of unusual agreement, and about improved internal customer relationships to the organization. The next area of evaluation is to monitor and solve service concerns. You will monitor and solve service concerns by immediately solving, identifying repeated problems, and taking actions to avoid these repetitive problems. You will, within your authority, follow guidelines to solve problems. You will keep customers informed of the actions taken. You will solve system and procedure-related problems, and also inform managers and colleagues about the steps taken to solve specific problems. You will identify repeated problems and with the help of the others identify options for it. You will balance customer and company expectations. You will take approval to change organizational guidelines, if needed, and you will keep customers informed and monitor changes. For this, you need to know organizational procedures and guidelines for customer problems, how to negotiate with and reassure customers, and understand the contribution of resolution. The next area of evaluation is to promote continuous improvement in service. You will promote continuous improvement in service by planning improvements based on customer feedback, implementing these changes and reviewing them. You will identify opportunities for improvements by gathering customer feedback, analyzing and interpreting the feedback, and will propose changes and its likely effects. You will communicate these to someone with authority to approve, trial, or implement the change. You will follow all organization guidelines related to change implementation. You will organize the implementation, inform others about the need for this change, and assess and record their feedback. You will share the findings with others for identifying areas for further improvements, and will communicate these to someone in authority. For this, you need to know how service influences customer experience, how customer feedback needs to be collected, analyzed, interpreted, and presented as a case, while understanding how these services influence the balance between customer satisfaction, cost of service, and regulatory needs. The next area of evaluation is to work effectively in a retail team. You will work effectively as part of a team and work cooperatively with other teams by supporting the team, maintaining personal presentation, and developing effective work habits. You will be helpful and non-discriminatory towards your colleagues and customers. You will meet all reasonable requests within acceptable workplace time frames. You will complete all tasks assigned and ask for help when facing difficulties. You will follow and act on legal and organization policies, instructions, and procedures related to presentation in the workplace, job role, level of customer contact, anti-discrimination, sexual harassment, and bullying, and will clarify workplace information if needed. You will plan and organize tasks while maintaining a balance between personal and workplace priorities to complete tasks within required time frames. For this, you need to know the value system, hierarchy matrix, employee role and obligations, workplace health and safety requirements of the organization. You need to know how to communicate and interpret communication effectively, and also know the scope of your job and the consequence of poor team performance. The last area of evaluation is to work effectively in an organization. You will work effectively in your organization by supporting effective team working, planning and organizing own learning, and by helping others learn. You will share work fairly, based on skill and time available. You will make realistic commitments and follow them. If you're unable to do so, you will ask your colleagues for help. You will encourage and support colleagues, treat them fairly and respectfully, and follow company health and safety procedures. You will discuss and agree on relevant, realistic, and clear goals. You will identify skills and knowledge required, and agree on realistic action points. You will regularly check your progress and ask feedback for it. You will encourage colleagues to ask questions and will help them by communicating and demonstrating tasks, while giving opportunities to practice new skills and giving feedback about it. You will maintain workplace health, safety and security. For this, you need to know about the knowledge and skills required for your and your colleagues' role, which contribute to the team's purpose, aims and targets. You need to know how to maintain team morale and good working relations between colleagues. You need to know the importance of following safety procedures and how to reduce safety risks. You also need to check your progress, adjust plans, seek feedback on your progress, and help others to learn. The skill sets for this role can be divided into generic skills and behavioral traits. The generic skills required are writing, reading, listening and speaking skills. The behavioral traits include decision-making, planning and organizing, customer centricity, problem-solving, analytical thinking and critical thinking. Decision-making involves making appropriate decisions regarding the roles and responsibilities of the job. Planning and organizing involves planning and scheduling routines. Customer centricity involves building relationships with internal and external customers. Problem solving involves responding to breakdowns, malfunctions, unsafe, hazardous working conditions, and security breaches. Analytical thinking involves identifying and evaluating the supportings given for credit application. Critical thinking involves determining the impact of doing a thorough credit check for all applications received.